Hi there, today let's tackle simultaneous equation. So suppose you have, let's do simultaneous equation. Simultaneous equations. Okay, so let's do simultaneous equations today. So basically the idea is you have more than one equation and you're trying to find two unknown in those equations at the same time. And you gotta only solve two of them at the same time. Remember, there are two unknowns. And so here's an example. So suppose you have an equation that looks like, say, 2x plus y is equals to 32. And you have the second equation that says 3x minus y is equals to 27. Okay, so you have this equation, and the question says that you find the values of x and y. Okay, so that's the question. And so here's the solution. This is how you tackle this problem. So here's our solution. This is how we do it. And so let's write the two equations and give them numbers. So the first one is 2x plus y is equals to 32. This is the first equation, and the second one is 3x minus y is actually equals to 27. This is the second one. Okay, so let's simplify this equation. So let's write them in a different way. And so you have 2 as a base in this first one. So in this first particular one, this first one here, you have 2 here and you have 32 here. The first thing that you have to do is think of how you could write this number in this way so that it has 2. So that it has a base of 2. So basically, is there a way you could write this number so that it's 2 raised to the power something? Yes, because this guy, somehow you could figure it out. So let's try that. So if we do 2 raised to the power of 4, 2 raised to the power of 4 is 16, 2 raised to the power of 5 will be 32. Okay, so we could write this 32 as, could change that to be 2 raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 5. And so equation 1, we could rewrite the equation 1 to be 2x plus y is equals to 2 raised to the power of 5. And we could do the same thing for the second equation. Basically, we have 3 raised to the power of this, and we have 27 here. We have 3 here. 3 is, could write 27 as 3 raised to the power of 3. And so if we write it that way, you have here as 3x minus y is equals to 3 raised to the power of 3. So equation 1, equation 2. Okay. And so now that the bases are the same, what you could do is just pick the powers. So this basically go away. And so what you are left with is x plus y is equals to 5, and this is our equation 1 star. And the second one is x minus y is equals to 3. This is our equation 2 star. Alright, we're getting there, we're halfway through. Next is to now solve for x or y first and then substitute into the other one. So there are two ways. There's elimination way and there's a substitution way. And so today I will show you how to use the substitution method, and in my next video I will show you how to use the elimination method. Okay, so for the substitution, you just want to make use from these 2 stars equations. You just have to make one substitute formula and substitute into the other one. Okay, so if we solve for x in equation 1 star, if we do that, if we make x substitute formula in equation 1 star, we have x is equals to 5, y crosses to the other side becomes minus y. Okay, and this could be our equation 3. Alright, and we'll have to now substitute equation 3 into equation 2 star. So anyway, we have x, and we will see x in equation 3, we're going to bring in this value there, such that all the terms becomes y. Okay, and so we could write, if we do this substitution, you will have, if we bring in the x, which is equals to this, into here, you get something that looks like 5 minus y, so that's our x, okay, minus the y that was there initially is equals to 3. So it's just the equation 2 star that will rewrite it to look like this. So we just change this x to bring in this value. Okay, and so let's expand this parentheses. So you have a 5 and you have 1 in front, so you have just 5 minus y is equals to what? 3. And if we write this is something as 5 minus 2y is equals to 3. Now we could find what is y. Our 2y, if we bring 2y to the other side, or let me just do it step by step so that I don't lose anybody. Let me just clean this and rewrite it. Okay, and so this could be written as 5. We'll bring the 3 to this side, becomes a minus 3, and we'll take the 2y to this side, becomes a plus 2y. Okay, and then our y will be equals to, if we do 5 minus 3 is 2, and if we divide both sides by 2, remember this was 2y, if we divide both sides by 2, that cancels out, so you have just a y to be equals to 1. Okay, now that we know what y is, let's call this equation 4. We're now put equation 4 in equation 1 star. So remember, equation 1 star is x plus y is equals to 5. So x plus y is equals to 5. Now we know what's our y to be equals to 1. So bring in y value there, so it becomes x plus 1 is equals to 5. So we could solve for x to be equals to 1 crosses to this other side, becomes 5 minus 1, which is the same thing as 4. So our x is 4. So now we've found what x and y is, and to test that, you could just come back to this equation and try to insert in the value of x and y that we found below, and see if you do that here, what you get is this side. Try that and type it in the comment section. Please subscribe for more videos. Also drop any question that you have there, it's science related, that is giving an issue, and we'll solve it together. Bye. See you in the next video.